If history repeats itself, then Bitcoin is a ticking time bomb. We are seeing some interesting fractals we have seen before, and we all know what happened next. And the sell pressure is way lower than all the people think and say in the market. We still have some CME gaps open here that tend to be getting filled, and we predicted this down move exactly in yesterday's video. Let's dive into the charts in a minute, but first of all, please make sure to subscribe over on my YouTube channel, like this daily update video to never miss something into crypto ever again. We are literally talking about high value setups here, and you could make a lot of money from of those daily update videos. And also, if you want to be updated throughout the day, please make sure to follow me over on X and you will never miss daily update news here throughout the day. I'm posting charts, news, on-chain data you need to know to get money out of crypto here. So let's dive right away into the charts. Because what we can see here, if we look at these cycles, we know that we have 364 days of downwards movement before the real bull market starts. And that is exactly what we have been seeing right over here, and right over there. And when the bull market starts, really starts, we have 1,070 days to print our money, and in the past we have seen that then the bear market starts. Also here with 1,070 days we saw a movement towards the downside, and right now if we measure this in, we are literally very close to that 1,070 days here, and that will mean that Bitcoin needs to make its move towards the upside. Unless we are getting in a super cycle, then we can invalidate this chart. But for now, there is no sign that we will see a super cycle, and we need to look at this time chart here of approximately 1,070 days here. So for now, it's not too late for Bitcoin, but we need to see a bump before the end of the year on 31 December. If we don't see that pump happening right now, then probably the bear market is in for Bitcoin. So I'm keeping an eye on this chart as well, because I really want to see a new all-time high created here. Because let's dive into Bitcoin tops. Look at how this top looks. Look at how this top looks. It is a blow-off top. So we saw a pump and a dump the next day immediately. Also here we pumped and dumped immediately. Right here we saw a structure getting created and getting broken, and then the bear market starts. But if we compare all those tops, to be really honest, with each other and look at the top we have created right now, this isn't a bull market top for me. It is too slow. The price is slowly rolling over, and that is something you want to keep an eye on as well, because that can be very dangerous and price can drop very fast. But for me, the top looks very different from the past, and that could also signal that we maybe need to get a blow off top or some structure like this. So that means that we are currently in this stage, move further down, get supported by this, make another leg towards the upside, and create this high, and then a fast move towards the downside. But for now, we will see what prices will give us, but this is the information we've got right now. Also, if you look at this very important chart I posted over X, we can see that right over here we broke this low. That is exactly what we have been seeing right over here. We broke that low towards the downside. Also, what we saw is a bullish divergence when we broke this low. So right here the RSI was making a lower low, and this is a hidden divergence with this lows, and that's exactly what we have been seeing right now. And after this happened, so we broke that low, we sweep the liquidity, we saw a bullish divergent, price moved up massively here, and this setup is exactly the same here over on Bitcoin. So please look at this chart. It is almost exactly, and this was the reaction we got afterwards when we saw this pattern. So this is very likely to happen right now. Also, if we look at the Bitcoin exchange inflow, we can see throughout this dump here, all the way from the new all-time high towards this point we are at right now, we don't see any massive inflows in exchanges. Right here, we can see we had some massive inflow into exchanges, and of course we dropped afterwards. But right now, we are not seeing any massive inflows, and this means that there is not very big sell side liquidity, so people are not willing to sell their crypto, and that is a really good a good side here. And we can literally see that almost not more than normal are people sending their crypto towards exchanges to sell them, and this is a really good sign for me that people are not willing to sell their crypto. But for now, I think the question is, is there enough ask for people to buy Bitcoin, then either sell them, because for me the buy side is also very low, so people are not really interested in buying Bitcoin right now, but the sell pressure isn't that high as well. So that could mean that if the interest got back in Bitcoin in the upcoming days, we will see a spike towards the upside because the sell pressure isn't that high here. Also, if you look at the CME gaps, we have two CME gaps below us that could be filled. For me, CME gaps are not that big of a thing, but if we are very close to it, right, we saw here, then it could be that we could fill them up to clean the price right over here and then set the next move towards the upside up here. So for now we have a CME gap at the $97,000 and 92.4k. So yeah, I'm not anticipating on this, but it is good to know that we have some CME gaps open below us that we maybe can get filled in. But for now there is no signs that we will get this one and this one right now. Maybe if we get some more pressure towards the downside, break these lows, we will get them, and then that will be also a very big opportunity to open up your positions on Bitcoin. So every drop right now is a very big opportunity to buy Bitcoin at a lower price, to open trades at lower prices, so keep that in mind. Also, in yesterday's video, I've been talking about this level a lot, and what I said on the 4-hour time frame was that I wanted to see a gain, so a break above this high, and if we don't see that gain, I'm not opening up any positions. You can literally see it right over here. I was drawing that resistance line, and this was the line I said I want this one to be gained before I open up a position. You can watch yesterday's video. And we didn't see that happening right here. And what we saw yesterday was a dump further towards the downside. And that is exactly what I have been calling here. When we don't gain this high, I don't want to be opening up long position because more downward movement is probably in. What we now can see is we bounce. We rejected this. We are bouncing and we are creating a higher low, which is a good sign to see if we hold. If we hold this higher low, we pump towards the upside, gain this high and get that retest. That is a massive opportunity to open up a swing position here. So that is exactly what I'm anticipating on. But first of all, we need to hold this low. If we break this low further towards the downside, more downside is coming for Bitcoin. So this is the structure I'm looking at. Higher low holding here and breaking this high and then perfect retest, and then we can scale in some very big trades on Bitcoin. And if you want to trade Bitcoin and crypto by yourself, please make sure to sign up on VX throughout the link in the description. This is the best exchange out there with the best trading circumstances. So if you want to be trading Bitcoin and crypto as well, like scalping, swing trading, this is the exchange for you. So please make sure to register with the link in the description, and you will have the best trading conditions for yourself. Also, if you look at the liquidity here, we are building up some liquidity on the top side, also on the lower side. So that is something you really want to keep an eye on as well, because there is a possibility that we will take both out. For now, I really think that we will pump towards the $760 to take everyone out. We are so close to that right now. So we will probably see a spike right to that level and then maybe some down movement. This low look that it maybe could be swiped as well, so that is something I'm keeping my eye on as well. Maybe swipe this whole region to take everyone out of their long positions and then start the next leg towards the upside. So keep an eye on that liquidity as well on both sides. And then that was it for today's video. Please make sure to subscribe over on my YouTube channel to never miss something into crypto ever again. And please make sure to like this video to boost this video, and I will really appreciate that. And make sure to follow me over on X to never miss something into crypto ever again. I'm posting here all the things you need, and I'm literally sharing setups right over there and also over on my YouTube. Like yesterday, we have predicted this down move once again, and if you looked at that video, you would have been scaling into any long positions yet, but we are waiting for the next confirmations, and I will be keeping you updated here on the channel. So I will see you tomorrow by a brand new Crypto Daily Update video.